Hey guys, what's up? First off, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. It really does mean a lot, so I just want to say thank you for that. The purpose of this video is I've had a few questions on my Instagram that people want me to answer. The biggest question I've been getting recently is motivation. So how to stay motivated, how I stay motivated for the gym, for training, for my traveling, everything else. I'm going to be honest, I was planning on giving this talk on how to be motivated, YouTube videos to watch that I watch and motivate me. If I'm being completely honest, if you are messaging somebody asking how they are motivated to do the thing that they love the most, it's kind of hard to answer because I was chatting to a friend of mine in Gold's Gym earlier today, Rob Riches, and we were chatting and we both had the same mentality when it came to training. I said to him something that I thought he'd find really strange. I said, I go to bed excited to wake up to train, especially if I have a session like deadlifts. I love deadlifts. I love training back. It's my strongest day for me. So I legitimately go to bed excited. I am excited to get my first meal in me in the morning. I'm excited to get the pre-workout in, to go through my morning ritual of driving or walking to the gym, getting that mindset ready. That's that to me is the greatest thing in my life. Now that might sound sad or weird to some of you, but honestly it is. So for me, motivation is the easiest part of my life. I can't honestly remember a time when I wasn't motivated to go to the gym or to go for a run or to go to a race or to do an obstacle course race or to do anything like that. I can't remember a time when I wasn't. But for the purposes of answering the question, I can't really answer the question, how do I get motivated? Because as I just said, I am motivated. I cannot wait to train. I cannot wait to get the pre-workout in, to feel the bars in the gym, feel the iron, or feel the road beneath my feet. I literally cannot wait for it. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to give tips on how you could get motivated. Now, there's a lot of negativity out there at the moment about social media and YouTube and all that stuff. To be honest, I think it's great. I mean, obviously I think it's great. I'm now part of it. I'm now part of the social media. But I honestly think it's amazing. You've got it at your fingertips. Say for example, you've got deadlifts in the morning, my favourite day. What's stopping you the night before or the morning of or in the day of, whatever time you're going to train, basically before you train? Nothing is stopping you from going on the internet, watching Mike O'Hearn do deadlifts, watching Steve Cook train back, watch Big Z, world's strongest man, multiple times, train back. Whatever your training goal is, whoever you admire in the industry, watch them and, try to feed off them. Which, again, I watch a video and I'll watch all those guys. I watch them continuously. I'm in LA at the moment, and for 11 hours on the plane, I watched multiple, training icons online. I watched the originals, Arnold and Franco. I watched Steve Cook. I watched Mike O'Hearn. I watched The World's Strongest Man. I watched Thor, as in Thor the Strong Man, not the film, although the film's pretty cool. That is at your fingertips. That is something that's easily accessible to you. 10 years ago, you had to buy the magazines to learn techniques or buy videos. Now it's so easy. Straight online, learn from the best, so that is my number one tip. If you have access to the internet, if you're watching this, I am assuming you do, look up these guys. Hey, maybe watch me, maybe I've got some videos, I've got some training stuff up on my channel. If that motivates you, great. That's the whole reason I started this, was to help motivate people. And another way to get motivated is, like for me, for example, I got hugely motivated watching the Olympics, watching the Paralympics, watching people that are overcoming, maybe they've got physical problems that need to overcome, or emotional problems, or whatever, watching them overcome and be fantastic. And they're doing stuff that I could never dream of doing. So that for me motivates me. Watching people do well in all walks of life is motivating. Okay, so say for example you're in your gym and there's a guy in your gym who is competing in powerlifting. That guy will have immense discipline, immense focus, probably immense strength as well. You can feed off that. Learn from him, ask him, maybe not during his sets or her sets, ask them, what inspires them, what motivates them. Because in turn, they are motivating and inspiring others. Again, for me, something else that really inspired me, it was a guy I met in Gold's Gym, Venice Beach, so like the Mecca. And it was his very first time, not only in Gold's Gym, but in any gym. And this guy had no idea that he was in the best gym in the world. He had no idea he was in what some consider the best gym in the world, the Mecca. He had no clue. But when I was chatting to him, he was amazed. He said, I've always put off going to the gym because I thought there'd be loads of egos and what have you, but there's massive guys walking around in here and they're all really cool and they're approachable and I've learned loads and now I can't wait to come back. Now that doesn't have to be Gold's Gym, but this guy was lucky that his first day in the gym was Gold's Gym. But that's what it's all about. So if you're struggling to be inspired, motivated to go to the gym, feed off the people that are in your gym or friends of yours that go to a gym. Feed off their motivation. Ask them what they're training. If they say they're doing chest on Monday, like 99.9% of the people in the gym are, then ask to join them. Say, can I join you for chest today? And I'm sure they'll say yes. And then, it doesn't matter if they're benching 10 times what you're benching. You are feeding off their motivation. And in turn, you are motivating somebody else. It's a domino effect. For me, the whole reason I started this channel was to motivate people to go to the gym, to, be healthier, better themselves. And if I've done that to one person, then in turn I'm motivated. I have the fuel in the tank to go and train myself because I think, hang on, I'm not just doing it for myself anymore. I'm doing it for such and such. I'm doing it for that person as well as I'm doing it for myself. And now that person inspires somebody else. It's a domino effect. Feed off each other. That is the number one way to motivate yourself. It's the number one way I motivate myself. So, to sum up, people who are finding it hard to motivate themselves to go to the gym, social media is amazing, guys. A lot of people put it down. I personally think it's amazing. You have the world at your fingertips. You have knowledge at your fingertips. You don't need to travel. It's there. Use it. Obviously, you need to work out what's good knowledge, what's bad knowledge. Bro science, as they call it. But use it. Use the social media. Watch the YouTube. Watch all the top guys. They'll have thousands of subscribers. So yes, to sum up, YouTube, use it, but more importantly, feed off the people that are around you, the people in your gym. There'll be people in there that are competing, wanting to compete, have ambitions to, maybe not compete, but ambitions to be better, than they were the day before. Feed off their motivation. And then in turn, you will motivate somebody else. Domino effect, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As you can tell, I'm in a hotel, but I'm in Los Angeles, so that's okay. Thank you very much, guys. I promise to bring you more content. Please comment below any questions you have about anything you'd like to see. Thank you very much, guys. Please subscribe.